Never gonna die!
Now, another thing that the Halo Esports channel has been doing that I have not been able to watch yet since I've been out of town, they've been doing Throwback Thursdays, and they've been uploading old throwback games from Halo history. So I figured this would be like a really fun thing to watch, and a lot of these are pretty short. I'm pretty sure they've just got like short games or like Slayers or whatever. Because obviously like a lot of games back in like Halo 3 were like, I mean, you can have some long ass games. Um, but these are only like 6, 7, 8 minutes. But yeah, I figured we'd check out some of these. So this is again from the official Halo Esports channel. Shouts out to the bros over there, making some fire ass content. But we're gonna check this out. This is the first Throwback Thursday that came out 2 weeks ago. This is MLG Toronto 2008 Instinct versus Carbon Game 2, and this is gonna be year one of Halo 3, is when this took place. We'll see if I can.
And we're back live here at 2008 Major League Gaming Pro Circuit, our fourth stop. And we've crossed the border into Canada. Right now, we're looking at Instinct take on Carbon.
Lock it up.
Walshy and his new squad is over top of Carbon, 1-0. As we get ready
this is
for
Instinct
game
with Walshy.
There's a lot of things going on.
This is right after Walsh gets dropped from Final Boss, I guess.
We're going into game 2. I'm pumped. So are the fans here in Canada.
I'm pretty sure Instinct was Roybox, Walsh, and Neighbor.
We're gonna watch some Team Slayer.
Or if this is 2008, it could have been.
Snipers at the end of the
tunnel. Still been
Rocket
Soviet?
Bottom middle. We're jumping on board with Carbon's best members. Statistically, it's Ghost-Ayami. He's off to a rough start, being taken down by Roy, but I want to stay on board with Ghost.
Absolutely. Ghost has been playing phenomenal so far this season. He absolutely understands Halo 3, and I'm excited to watch him pick up this sniper.
Holy shit.
It's kind of hard to do anything with the sniper rifle when you got rockets being shot at you, and Lunchbox is going to take him out. Already 2 deaths for Ghost-Ayami, but really not his fault.
Who's his Carbon team?
Awful start.
Shockwave, Ghost-Ayami.
He's trying to get it started now with a little bit of
Captain Anarchy and somebody else?
Ghost and Captain Anarchy.
Well, you notice how Roy got in their base with those rockets, pretty much preventing Carbon from sniping. This map is snipers are so important on this map. Just being able, it's one line down the road. You just snipe down.
Oh my God, Walsh. Oh, and Karma. It's still Karma.
All right, well, right now we're watching as Walsh and Soviet and
so
Lunchbox are all
Carbon's,
pushing into the Carbon base.
It's Carbon's National Championship Halo 2 team.
Told me they only have
with Anarchy instead of Gandhi.
One Team Slayer to win a match. Well, Roy's
yeah, it looks like it's still Soviet on Instinct.
So
Roybox, Walsh, and Soviet on Instinct.
Pull some teammates from Carbon out into
These
the
are some
open,
fucking teams right here. This is some Halo history.
You see Roy going up against Captain Anarchy, sitting in the back right alley with the sniper rifle.
Also 2 pixels.
Roy's got the
can barely make out what's going on.
They got the 7-kill lead as it's 15-8, and Karma's not even moving on the spawn. That's easy kills for Roy.
Wow, Roy is playing the perfect style right now. This is exactly what
not
I was talking
HCS's
about.
fault, of course.
He's just keeping them on spawn in the back
this
of
is
their
2008.
base, making it look easy, while the rest of his teammates can
they didn't make very many pixels back then.
So pretty much Carbon cannot move.
Well, I don't know if we can get a shot of Karma.
Look at my goat Roy,
but
man.
He is not playing with the intensity I normally see out of the guy. He is still somehow picking up kills, but let's check out Roy. He is yelling at his teammates. He is here to win Toronto.
Wow, Roy
These were the days,
one of the
man.
most underrated players in the league right now. Even his brother Lunchbox. This duo is
I was just a little ass kid.
Just sit back and watch.
All right, now we talked a little bit about it last night on the pregame show about Walshy recreating a new final boss. How close would you say Roy and Lunchbox are to the Ogre skill level?
You know what? I think they are close to the other twins, but it's a different play style. This Instinct squad is so worried about strategy over the slaying ability. We just watched Final Boss play Time to Prove, and they simply outslayed their opponent.
Look at this brother Soviet, man.
3 of the members didn't even go positive, but they stuck to their strategy and dominated.
Well, one thing I've noticed with Instinct is Walshy. He's always been an aggressive player.
That brother did not have a very long career
and it seems
as a pro.
His new squad in Instinct is right there with him in the playstyle. They're all extremely aggressive players, where the old
no disrespect.
Used to
that brother
back.
shows up for a couple events at the beginning of 08.
As he is trying to keep the pressure on Karma, who's got the sniper rifle on L2.
He's not around for very long.
24-24 score, all tied up. Game 2 right now. Instinct leading by 1. It's winner's bracket round 3, the last match of the night. You see Lunchbox and Soviet working together. Lunchbox got the rockets, and he is putting them to use to pick up 2 quick kills. Soviet trying to stay alive while dodging grenades.
And that is how you shut the other team out. We had Carbon sitting back trying to get a few kills from the snipes. But Lunchbox timing the rockets perfectly. He picked them up at 11:52, and within 5 seconds got a double kill.
All right, well, Soviet, you know, he's communicating. Carbon, they're starting now to feel the pressure from Instinct. Now, Nexi looking down at the main stage. Instinct doesn't stop talking, neither does their coach, Triple X. Meanwhile, Carbon's side, they're quiet, and they don't even have a coach this event.
Hey, man, this was a problem with Carbon last year. When they picked up Triple X, their team totally changed around. They stayed positive, they were telling jokes, but this seems like the same problem that we saw last year, like I was just talking about.
I just watched that brother do nothing for 30 seconds, respectfully.
All right, well, that is because Ghosty Ami's too focused on the game to even talk. There we start to see some lips moving. Carbon starting to put some more pressure, and the game is tied up, though. It's at 31.
I love watching these guys' body language during the game, because I know body language tells a lot for me. When you're watching these guys play, like right now, Karma's sitting back, the rest of his players are kind of sitting up. Does that tell you anything about
we got a tie game, 35-35
right now? Does that help?
Well, look at the intensity on Ghosty Ami's face right now in the bottom left.
The intensity.
I think Carbon is starting to get extremely focused. They're starting to feel the pressure, and Ghosty Ami and crew,
here's Shockwave
they're starting
coming.
to push back a little bit on Instinct. Instinct keeps getting in their base, but then they surge as a team and push out. I'm actually impressed with the lack of communication that they're playing this well.
I got to comment on Instinct's play style. These are brand new strategies I've seen. I mean, the pick game itself was totally different. They all went negative and still won it. And on Narrows,
God, the bleachers.
What they're gonna do.
Well, see, that's perfect though, because
these are the days, man.
I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like you just said, you know, Instinct is very focused on being the best objective team. And when you think about it, whether it's a best of 5 or best of 7 series, whatever the case is, most of the game types are objective game types.
Yep, absolutely. And I mean, Team Slayer is even an objective game in its own. There's so many complex meta games and strategies behind the scenes that even we don't know about.
Instinct goes up by 4.
Well, it's 44-40. Instinct making a last-minute push. Right now, we got Soviet on the left side, Roy on the right side, 2 sniper rifles, and they are just raining down fire on the Carbon spawns. Check out Roy hitting shots while jumping in the air. He's got Karma in front of him, and you know he's going for this headshot. Hit him in the body. Soviet cleaned it up just like that. Instinct starting to click here in game 2.
I am more than impressed by this Instinct squad. Again, the rumors are true.
Damn! I think some money by the end of this weekend.
Hey, we haven't seen my teams play yet.
Instinct just slammed their shit.
All right, well, there we have it. Instinct takes game 2. Walshy taking a swig from his sponsors, starting to feel good here on the main stage.
Taking a swig from his sponsors. Interesting way to say that. The name Dead Zone is trash. Thanks, Snipedown. But that was dope. The golden era. Coming home from school, starting up your 360 and grinding for that 50. More of this, embracing this era and showcasing it alongside the new stuff, especially during the off season, is what we need. I agree. Well said, __YT. Still have the Instinct logo on my XPL profile picture. Yo, that old school like MLG like gamer pictures pack is fucking. That is classic. That is street cred right there, low key. Like taking candy from a baby. Walshy, my goat, man. Lunch saving Roy from the backsmack with that snipe. Yeah, I didn't even realize that was what happened right there when Lunch sniped that guy. Nice to see the acquisition of Activision Blizzard is paying off. Well, I didn't even think about that because MLG was owned by Activision, right? So, what's up, Dangerous Bliss? I know, right, brother? All right. That was dope as fuck. Shouts out Halo Esports, man. If you're watching this on YouTube, links in the description for the original video as always. Y'all know what it is. Okay.